Hello, Parkside fans, and welcome to the 2019 softball season preview. Matt Menzl alongside third-year head coach Kristin Ortman as they prepare for a brand new season. You take a look, see what excites you most about what could be this spring.
Yeah, I think we're really looking forward to continuing to build off our past two seasons. You know, each year we've found a way to get better than the year prior, and now we have a great group of core girls that we've worked together for 3 years now, some really strong seniors, and we're looking forward to our junior and your senior class really leading, and especially as we move into the new conference, making that tournament, and that's one of our goals. And I think we're just excited to get out there and start playing this weekend.
Now, last year the team went 21-27. So what was the mindset? What was the focus going into the off season?
I think our biggest focus was to really improve on our offensive numbers. We've added an assistant coach who's a really strong hitting coach, and she's done a great job with the team on focusing a lot more on the small details, and I'm excited to see how it transitions as we start our season here.
Are you starting to see those results in practice?
We are, yes. Yeah, so we're definitely hoping for a few more long balls this year.
So, you talk about offense, but at this point, without a game having been played as we sit here and tape this, what do you feel the strengths of the team will be? What concerns maybe do you have going into the first now few weeks of the season?
Yeah, I think that in the past 2 years, we've been pretty solid defensively. So I continue to see that. As I said, a lot of our core group is returning. We might have a little different lineup, people in different positions, but they've adjusted really well. So I think that really maybe a concern is just that seeing new opponents in the GLIAC. Obviously, you have scouting reports and you knew who you were going against in the GLVC. So just seeing some new teams, and always the weather. That's always one of our biggest battles each year. So
with that core group back, I'm guessing from a coaching staff, from a player standpoint, the expectations are high?
Yes, they are high. So we've talked a lot in the preseason about making the conference tournament, and it's definitely very feasible for our team. We've got some great seniors, as I said, and I know that Kelly Fenza is going to be leading the team again in center field, and she's done a really great job for us, at the plate, and she's quick, so she has a couple tools in her belt that she can go for. And then Morgan Sycon is another long ball hitter for us that she's done a good job at first base. So we're really looking forward to seeing what transpires this season.
I'm glad you brought up the senior Kelly Fenza, because I wanted to highlight Fenza on her play last year. She hit .319 and had 25 RBIs, speed demon on the base pass, going 18 for 18 and stolen bases. How have you seen her game evolve going in now to this her senior season?
I think her biggest thing is confidence. It's been great to watch her grow the past couple seasons, and she's just really confident out on defense and at the plate. And really, as you had mentioned, what makes her so hard to defend is she has speed and she can hit for power. So she does a good job of reading her defense and keeping them on their toes.
You mentioned some of the seniors who are back, part of this core group that returns. You also added a couple of freshmen. How do you see maybe the newcomers kind of fitting in? What kind of a role do you expect them to have early on?
Yeah, so we definitely added some depth to our outfield and to our pitching staff, which both we needed in those areas. So both Lydia and Kylie, they come from very competitive teams. They've played at high levels, so we're looking for them to be able to step in and fit right in and really keep helping move our team forward.
You talk about pitching, and at least from a stat standpoint, bring 3 of 4 who were utilized last season. Your 2 primary starters are back in uniform. Alyssa Hernkar in that group, Allison Housel. What have you seen from them in practice? What do you expect their next step to be?
Yeah, I think the great thing about every year you return on the mound is you get a little bit mentally stronger, and you know that you can't make as many mistakes because in college hitters hit those mistakes. So I think that as each of them have another year under their belt, they're prepared a little bit more mentally. So we've really dialed in on hitting our spots and making sure our pitches are breaking, and I know that they're excited to pitch against people other than their own team.
So now from a lineup standpoint, whether it be offense, whether it be the rotation, when you look in the circle, do you have a pretty good feel of where things are at right now, or do you see it being a work in progress, at least in non-conference play?
Yeah, I think that's what non-conference is all about, the work in progress of trying different lineups and seeing who's working best with who, trying different batteries, and also working your freshmen in and seeing how everything flows. So we'll jump right in. We'll play some great competition this weekend, so it's good to see how they line up right away.
Well, you talked about it with the GLIAC, a brand new conference, at least for Parkside softball. Without having seen maybe some of these teams in person, just maybe what you've read from stats you've seen, Who are some of the teams you expect will be right there competing, hopefully with Parkside for a conference championship?
Yeah, so Saginaw and Grand Valley, they're always at the top. They're great programs. Historically, they've made it into postseason. Davenport last year had a really strong year too. So we know that as we go into that, every day we're practicing that if we can beat Grand Valley, we're going to be right in that top of the conference. So every day we step in, that's who our goal is, to beat Grand Valley and Saginaw as we measure up here.
And I'm guessing, when you look at the non-conference schedule, you guys will be battle tested, and that's kind of the goal as you prepare for GLIAC play.
Absolutely, yep. So you always put together a tough non-conference schedule to prepare you and make sure that you're ready as you step forward for your conference games.
So to wrap it all up, as we summarize the 2019 softball upcoming season, what do you see as being the keys to what could be a successful season?
I think for us that we've seen a really big growth too is our team chemistry, so that we've just really grown together as a team. And as I mentioned earlier, I know we're going to be stronger offensively, so putting those offensive numbers with our strong defense, we'll definitely be making that conference tournament.
Well, Coach, best of luck here this spring. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.